Good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening, or good night. I have no idea what time you're watching this. Welcome to Melissa Valentine's Nursery. My name is Melissa, and today we're going to wing it. Let me tell you what. If y'all haven't watched Sandra's Frozen in Time Reborns yet, the woman can talk. She can talk. And let me tell you, when I wake up for work, I go to work third shift if you don't know me. And she told me yesterday she had 3 videos, total like 3 hours long. I was like, oh my God. So, and I've been making these shorter videos because time, So today we've got little Bunky here. This is Noelle. This is my teddy. We're going to dress her. And I got to make a few, pacifiers. Look how bad my lips are chapped. I don't know, you guys, like, I irritate them and I like bite them, but I want to, let me put this over here for now. So if you've been watching me yesterday, you know that I was a little concerned because my car battery was done. It was done. It was over with. And so when you take the battery cover off of my car battery, the car battery cover off wherever the hell the battery is, there's more shit there. It's like, looks like a bunch of like wires that are all bolts, and there's about 8 or 10, and then you have to, it's a hot mess. Like, they do that shit on purpose. You know what I'm saying? They do it on purpose so that people like me and you are like, oh, we have to go to the dealership, we have to go to the shop, whatever. And that's terrible. Like, that's so wrong, But my child, my son, my 18-year-old son was like, Mom, you're not wasting money. You're not wasting money. And he actually figured it out. Took him about an hour to figure it out and put it back together. And now I have a functional, working, newer car. It is crazy what they do, these car companies, what they do to make extra money. It's just nuts. But I was so happy that it was done because honestly, like, I had all the confidence in the world, for Joseph doing it. But when he started popping off the top of, there's like, when you take the original top off, the cap or whatever, the lid, and then you undo all the screws, you have to still pop this plastic piece, and he had to use like a flathead screwdriver to get it. I was scared it was going to break, and I was like, Joe, just take it easy because I don't want to have to wind up at the dealership for real. The kid did it. He did it. I was so psyched that he did it. So that was a good thing. I was able to go to work yesterday. Thank God. Thank God. Let's see. I have my glue gun heating up. Let me put it in here for a minute on this thing. Because I got to get a onesie for this baby. I didn't know she was wearing a green onesie. And I don't really have too many. So, because we're going to change her and make her look nice and nice. But where did all my onesies go? Like, did I give them away or what? Did I sell them? Maybe I just won't put one on her because I don't think I have one that's easily accessible right now. So we'll just wing it, you guys. We'll just wing it, We're hanging out. Look, she's got peeling skin. Peeling skin. I gotta remember that this damn glue gun is down here. Oh my God. Okay. And I'm not doing her hair down, Sandra's like, make it feathery for feathery hair. So, let me take this onesie off of her, and put her dress on her. I bought this dress from the Gap that I'm about to show you. And I think I bought it for like Valentine's Day. But you guys, I'm slow. I miss like a lot of things. I just don't think about it. And I get like kind of carried away with other things in life, and then the holidays pass us by. I recently, in one of my boxes, put like a Happy Easter yellow outfit or whatever. I had that thing for like 3 years. And I got it at like the thrift store, I believe. And I never used it. So, I have onesies. They weren't, I don't know where the hell they are, to be honest. But I know I got them. So, I'm just going to put this, some people don't always use onesies. I've noticed, see this I got from the Gap for Valentine's. But hey, it can be pulled off as Easter, right? It's fine for Easter. It's 0 to 3 months. I don't know. It might be a little big on her. Because, I thought all my babies were 0 to 3 months. So we're going to try this on her. But you guys, I feel so fortunate that Joseph was able to fix my car. Because I was like, oh my God. Oh, shoot. These have panties, you guys. These have panties. These look huge. They look like they can fit Gretel over here. These are huge. So I don't really have any. Well, actually, growing up, we did have Easter celebrations. Usually it was at my mom's side of the family. We would go to my grandma's house on my mom's side and celebrate. And we would get like a chocolate bunny and just spend time with our cousins. And usually there was a ham involved. And I remember that was more like New York. Oh, where'd our headband go? Well, shit. Her headband left. We're going to put a different headband. We're going to put a different headband on her, okay? I got plenty. With Dallas sent me beautiful Oh, no. Don't tell me that this is going to show her. Hold on. Is this inside out? No. With Dallas got some beautiful. I probably should have put I didn't know this was going to show so much of her body. Let me see. It might not be too obvious. Let me see. No, it's not too obvious. Oh my God. I'm going to have to put another button on this. I sound like my grandma Anna. My grandma Anna, my dad's mother. She would always like modify stuff. Oh my God. To fit us, Little girl. This is really like kind of big on her, don't you think? I don't know. She looks cute. She looks cute as a button, but it's kind of big on her, don't you think? Man, I hate that. That's brand new. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make it work. I'm gonna put an extra button, because if you put an extra button, it makes all the difference, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Because it doesn't really matter. Once you have that extra button, it'll fit her. And she looks cute. Now we have to, I'm not allowed to put too much shit in her hair. Because Aunt Sandra doesn't want me to pat it down. Which, she's right. But, look at her. Cute baby. So yeah, we used to have, can you see her? Yeah. We used to have, what do I want to put? Easter's at my grandma's house. I think I'm going to put, I want something that kind of goes with her outfit. And I really like this one here. Because it reminds me of like springtime. I guess, I don't know, what do you call that? Like dehydrated baby's breath or something. I don't want to make it too big for her. I'm going to leave that like that so I can adjust it. Because it's adjustable. Like I can cut it down. But she looks cute. She looks really cute, actually. Can you see her? Yeah, you can see her. She looks really good. So yeah, we used to celebrate at my grandma's house. And I don't really remember Easter at my grandma Anna's house, my dad's mom's. But everybody would be at my mom's, my maternal grandmother's house. And they were also a house that played cards. And everybody was there, you know. I'm going to start these pacifiers. But as I got older, I'm taking my X-Acto knife and I'm taking the nipples off. As I got older, I just feel like things kind of shifted. We moved out of New York. And this was before my grandma moved to South Carolina. And then like Easter was just at our house. And I don't know, things just changed. Things changed with time. And we started having Easter as we all started having kids, like me and my sisters and everything down the road. We all started going to my mom's. And then like my mom, I kind of wish she was the type that always hosted parties, because it's nice to have that tradition for your kids. You know, Sandra at Sandra's Frozen in Time Reborns always talks about like tradition. She wishes she can recreate the things that she experienced as a child with all of her family and all the uncles and cousins and everything being there. My mom did have times when there was parties, but you know, I'm 41 years old and my brothers and sisters and I were all within 7 years apart. I'm the oldest. So I'm kind of thinking like my mom kind of wants us to, you know, take care of the holidays now that we're older. And, you know, we're all adults now. We all have our own houses. So it's kind of like she wants us to take care of that. And when I was married, it was different. Like I was able to, I'm not really much of a host. I'm the type of person that will order pizza and have paper goods and that's it. You know, where when I was married, he was more of the type that would cook and make like barbecue out in the barbecue pit thing. And he got into all that. And then he would clean it up and it would be over before you knew it. And I was more of like a guest in my own house, you know. And that was nice for the meantime. But I kind of feel like I don't want to host in my house. I have a 1,100 square foot house. My kitchen and living room is open space. I have my babies and I don't want to have everybody here. You know, Joseph doesn't really have a traditional Easter celebration that he's accustomed to, you know. Because by that time, everybody basically... Look, she's going to eat the damn magnet. All right, give me the freaking thing. This son of a gun. Okay, so I know this part has to go down. So he doesn't really have those traditions. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to cut the... I like to have felt. Ah, your mother. I burned my finger with this hot glue. I like to put felt so that I don't ruin my baby's mouths, you know. I think I can do it just in enough time. Ah! But I was thinking about that and I'm like, well, you know, I do the best I could for Joseph. He's my only child. Now I will tell you, my mom has had some pretty awesome 4th of July parties. She has. And a lot of that was because everybody came together and, you know, we all participated in buying fireworks. Like in South Carolina, you can buy like any type of fireworks. It's perfectly legal. You know, people are in the street blowing things up and it's really fun. It's really fun. Like I am so grateful to that. Oh my God. Why is this one not sticking? What did I do? Oh. Are you backwards? Oh shit. I think she's backwards. Oh no, you're backwards. You don't have a magnet. Why don't you take it? What in the hell? Maybe your magnet is just weak. Her magnet might be weak. Okay. But I do enjoy 4th of July in South Carolina because anything goes. It's party time. Especially New Year's Eve. We also have tons of fireworks New Year's Eve. People shooting off. That's what you hear all night long. Now, you know, you got to practice good safety with that, you know. But I do appreciate that with South Carolina, you know, that you can enjoy the fireworks, you know. Because a lot of places you can't. And we have loud ones. Like, we have big, like, artillery type ones, you know. So my mom used to have a lot of 4th of Julys, and I remember there was a point in time where I would spend nearly $1,000 on just blowing up fireworks for my mom's house. And then my brother would buy some, and we would just like, I don't have that money now, but once upon a time ago when I had more than one income, I've had to make a lot of adjustments. Like, I couldn't afford to spend $1,000 on fireworks anymore. Hell no. I couldn't even afford to spend $500. Plus, you know, I have a different job now. My job is not the same. I have a different income. It's less, a lot less. But I'm happy. I'm content. You know what I'm saying? I'm content. Now, let me see. I have these different magnets. I have Amazon magnets here. And in one of my most recent pacifier making videos, I have it listed in my description. And these are good. I only have these few Bountiful Baby magnets. And they're a little stronger. They come in like a thing like this. And I'm wondering if she needs a stronger magnet. And the babies that have weaker magnets, that's who I save these for. Because these are really nice. But they're expensive. Okay. But they're very expensive. And so I have to be, you know, selective. But I do like my Amazon those are still good. So if you see the ones on Amazon that I have listed in my last pacifier making video, they're not so bad. Unless you have a baby with a really weak magnet. And you know, that happens. You know, sometimes that happens. Artists will put a weaker magnet in the baby, trying something new. And that's what artists do sometimes, you know. There you go. Oh, I just pulled the string. I pre-cut these. And the Bountiful Baby magnets, they are bigger. They are bigger, but they are much stronger. But I'm going to tell you, they're going to tax the shit out of you, and they're going to charge you shipping. So, you know, if your babies have pretty decent magnets, then you're better off just Amazon. Get your magnets from Amazon. Now, I should have not cut the pacifier things off of this because my little bunkie here, I don't think he has a magnet. I'm pretty sure he's just supposed to have a modified passy. So I screwed those up. I'm going to wait for my portrait baby to come before I actually turn these into usable pacifiers. So there's nothing I can, because I don't think he has a magnet. Let me try this cheap one. No, there's nothing pushing or pulling. He's a modified passy baby, which is fine. I don't mind that. I really don't. But I'm pretty sure that my, I hope my portrait baby has a magnet, which I think his mouth would allow for one. I'm trying to think of his mouth. I know his mouth is slightly open, but I don't think it's as wide as this little bunkie here. So I don't need to make any more magnets until my portrait baby comes. So I'm going to, look, all my babies are piling up here. So I have all my babies here. You can see Lenore. Come here, baby. Lenore, turn your head. Lenore, that's my Laura sculpt. This is Oakley, my William. This is my Noelle, which is Teddy. And then this is Alyssa, my Adelaide. So this is it, except this is all the reborns I have. except for Melody, who's in my room, and certain babies get mommy time. So she's very fortunate enough because she gets to spend time with me, be in my bedroom, in the cradle. Now I'm kind of debating. Now I do have 3 alternative babies, but and this is my only grown girl. This is it for my collection right now, except for Melody in my bedroom. And then my 3 alternative babies. So I feel like I'm in school here. Everybody's looking at that teacher. So when it comes to my portrait baby, Natalie's the artist. Natalie Fakebridge. If you don't know me, she is one of my favorite artists. She is the one who's made most of my babies. She mailed out my portrait baby yesterday, so I'm expecting him Saturday. However, USPS has let me down before, many a times. So I'm not holding my breath. If there's no baby opening by Sunday, then there's no baby. Baby box opening, then there's no baby. But Easter is coming, and I don't have a lot of Easter outfits. All my girls have pink. And that's why I was talking about like traditions and what I did when I was younger. You know, nowadays a lot of kids don't get to experience what once upon a time ago. Like I remember growing up and my mom would put us in these like really fancy, pretty dresses, and we'd have Easter hats and, you know, even when I got older, I was like 12 years old sporting a modest, really nice Easter dress with a hat and thinking I'm a damn sex symbol. You know what I'm saying? Too much friggin' Dirty Dancing watching, you know? But kids don't do that anymore. Every now and then you'll see a parent put their kids in like, their sons in like a nice pair of khakis and, you know, a sweater or something. But for the most part, it's not what it used to be. Even Easter here, me and Joseph, we are going to go camping on the 17th, I think, the Friday before Easter. And then we're going to Easter morning pack up and leave. So I might do a little something. Sandra, help me out. Should I do a little something for him on Easter morning? Because we still have to pack up and leave. It's going to take a little while for us to pack up that morning. But like when we first get up, we have to be out by like 12, I think, off the campsite by 12. So Joey is going to be 19 by that time. I mean, and you know, he's a health fanatic. You were just talking about Jack likes wheat bread. Joey is a health fanatic. So I'm not quite sure what to do. Like I kind of want to do, he's 19, but I want to do like a surprise for him. You guys have to realize this is my one and only. We've been through thick and thin. He has seen me go through many phases of life. It was me and him for a long time. And then he's seen me evolve through so many things, marriage, separation, divorce, you know, he sees. And so now, you know, I feel like, I remember when I was pregnant with him and I had an ultrasound and I knew it was a boy, 3 legs. I knew it was a boy. And I looked at his biological father and I was like, it's a boy. And the one valuable thing he told me, the only valuable thing aside from Joseph from that relationship, was the fact that he said, this boy will love you more than any little girl could. And he was right. But that was it. So that stuff means a lot to me, that Joseph has been through so much with me. He's had to grow up quicker than most kids. He was the type of kid who played video games in his bedroom all day long, up until a couple of years ago. A couple of years ago, he knew his mama needed him, and he would come out, and I was so depressed, and I tried to hide it, but you can't hide severe depression. You just can't. I was not eating. I started going to the gym, but I still was not eating because I just wanted to leave the house. I'd come home and start crying every time I was here, and I would hold back, but he would hold me. And I remember Joey just holding me, and I'm just crying. And he's my one constant. my one constant. And I think that time in life was the turning point where I seen him more than ever. He left his room. He wasn't playing video games as much anymore. He was cleaning the house. He took over with a lot of things, making dinner. He was feeding the animals. He was taking care of the chickens. And he knew that his mother was severely depressed. And gradually over time, it got better. And right there, like, you don't know till you know, till you go through it. And I'm so grateful for him. I may not have had a man constant in my life, you know, in a marriage, boyfriend, girl, whatever, girlfriend, boyfriend type way. But the one constant is my son. And traumatic changes can change the whole dynamics of any family. And me and Joseph, we're family. We're it, you know, besides our fur babies. So this portrait baby means a lot to me. This portrait baby means so much to me. And it's coming this weekend, hopefully. And I have a little bit of guilt. My son's not happy. He's not happy about it. He doesn't want to hear about it. I am very excited for it. I told him how much he means to me, how much this means to me, but he is still not on board with it. And part of it kind of hurts. And the other part, you know, it's my hobby. And I told him, I said, you know, you don't have to look at it until you're ready. I would love for him to be there for the box opening, but it's kind of like a double-edged sword, sort of. Like, it'll be a bittersweet box opening, but he's just not on board. And I wish he was. He's like, do what you want, but, you know, I don't want to be there for the box opening. Now, I'm hoping he does change his mind. And I think it'll be amazing because, you know, Dallas, she got her portrait baby. Sandra's got Jack as a portrait baby. I can't wait to twin our baby, Sandra. You know, but so for now, I've got 5 little babies and I'm about to have 6. So it's like nerve-wracking because I can't wait for him to come. And then you guys, as far as my future goes with babies, I might get one at the doll show. It just depends on money. You know, economy's tight, man. It's tight. Finances. You know, I was at the Dollar General the other day and, you know, I have chickens and they're starting to lay again. And I was buying eggs a lot. Because of the keto carnivore thing I'm doing, which is working quite well. But I went to the Dollar General and I always take video. I went to Food Lion. I took video for Sandra today. And I wanted to get some keto tortillas, the 0 carb ones. I forget who makes them, but anyway. And eggs are like $6 for a dozen. I thought they were less because, you know, I wasn't paying attention too much. And Sandra was like, gosh, your eggs are more expensive than my eggs. And I was like, well, you know, because all I buy is meat and eggs. I don't really buy junk. Like me and Joseph, the only thing we buy is pork rinds, and that's because it's 0 carbs. But aside from, and he made keto cookies. Like, oh my God. Let me tell you about Joseph's day yesterday. So Joseph went to school early in the morning. And he came home at 10 a.m. because Wednesdays are his early day. So he came home 10 o'clock. Immediately, he went to work on my car. He took the battery out, which was a bitch. And then he went to AutoZone, got the replacement, put the battery back in. That took him about an hour because they want a dealership to do it. So they make it complicated, but he figured it out. I was so happy. I texted Sandra. I was like, oh my God, he did it. I was so thrilled. And I had made a chuck roast and we ate that. I went to bed. And then when I woke up, Sam was there at 8 o'clock and we all kind of chilled out, me, Sam, and Joseph, hanging out in my bedroom. And Joseph was like, Mom, I got something for you. He had baked keto cookies. This kid went to school. Oh, he also worked. He went to school, fixed my car, worked from 1:30 to 6:30, I think it was. Came home, baked me some keto chocolate chip cookies. I could only eat one because they're kind of like strong. and then chilled with me for an hour before I went to work with me and Sam. And when I left, what was he doing in the kitchen? I don't know what he was doing in the kitchen. I think he was emptying the dishwasher because the dishwasher's... He was doing something, but I was getting ready for work. I think he was emptying the dishwasher. I mean, I am so fortunate. I am. I couldn't have asked God for a better son. And I know I'm going off. I'm getting very emotionally involved here, you know, and with Joseph, you know, kids aren't perfect. Kids are not perfect. Joseph has his moments, you know, but this portrait baby coming in has me reflecting, and the most recent things that Joseph, you know, all the recent years Joseph has evolved and become a man, you know. He's, whoever's going to wind up with him in the future is going to be a very lucky woman. I just hope she doesn't abuse it. But aside from that, I am excited about the doll show. And I keep talking about it because, you guys, it's March, April, May, June. That's it. That is it. That's it. So you guys going, you better start saving your pennies. Save the pennies. Even if you're going to buy a few little accessories. Or what does it, Sandra, you say? Accessories. Sandra was eating the black and white cookies from, where'd you get them, Walmart? I know Publix has them. Publix sells the big black and white cookies. I love those. Like, we used to buy those all the time. But I also like, I don't know if you guys are familiar with the pastries, like the elephant ears. I like those. But, you know, I don't know what else to talk about, you guys. I was going to get on here and do my thing. I was hoping for like a more longer video. I dressed a baby. I did a couple pacifiers. I talked about my portrait baby. I talked about Joseph like more than I initially had planned to. People are expecting babies. Check out the channels that I mostly mentioned. And I want to know what's going on with Beth. If anybody knows, Beth kind of disappeared. I hope she's okay. I might have to text her. I said that last time. I'm like the worst because I have so many connections and I try to keep in contact with all of them. But sometimes like my mind gets jumbled and I'm like talking to this person and I forget to text this person and this person, that person, blah, 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 you know? But you guys, if you're going to the doll show, we got 3 months to get ready. Get your shit together. All right. I am going to get ready for bed, relax. We're having tacos. I got them carb tacos, no carb tacos, 0 carb tacos. And that's what we're having today for dinner, which is really lunch. And then anything Joe like, anything left over, Joe warms up for dinner. So the next time you see me, you guys, I might have a baby. Now I got to deal with that postman. You know, my postman, he doesn't like to, that son of a bitch. Anyway, you guys, I'm going to go and like, comment, subscribe. Tell your friends, tell your family. And until next time, bye, you guys.